Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this little video with some tips and tricks that you guys can do in-house. These will help you to bring in more business by utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile. So let's jump right in. So I did a search for plumber in Greensboro, North Carolina, and this is the search results page that came up. So 90% of the people never click over to page 2 on the search results. So it's really important to show up into as many sections of this first page as possible. And you can see here, the first section here is the paid advertisements. And so you have to pay Google to be part of that section. The next section is what's known as the Google Map Pack, and it only lists 3 or 4 businesses here. To be one of the 3 or 4 businesses that's listed here, it's based on a couple of things. First, how many online directories your business is listed with. These are directories such as Yelp.com, Angie's List, the BBB, and so forth. There are thousands of directories online, and many of them are free to join. You just have to go and take the time to go onto their sites and enter in your business name, phone number, and address. So it takes a little time, but the more you get into, the higher your ranking is going to be in this area. You want to try to beat your competitor by about 100 or so listings. So you can see who your competitors are right here that you're going to try to beat out. And the next thing that you can do to increase your chances of being one of these 3 or 4 businesses is to optimize your Google Business Profile. So that's a free profile that you can set up with Google, and you want to fill that out as much as possible. So they ask for your name, address, phone number, hours of operation, services provided, description of your business. They like to see customer reviews, and they also like to see photos get uploaded. So if you have all that stuff there, that'll increase your chances of showing up here in the map pack. And then the last section I wanted to show you on the search results page is what's known as the organic listing. And so the first 2 here, these are just generic directories like we talked about before. Then you eventually get down to businesses and actual business websites. So you can see here that Go Green Plumbing is the #1 plumbing website in Greensboro, North Carolina. So Google ranks you in this area based on the strength of your website, and they judge the strength based on both your content and what's known as backlinks, and we'll talk about both of those. So let's talk about content first. So flipping over to your website here, so you have a click to call button here, which is great. Looks like a very professional site. So Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for them to consider you an authoritative site or an expert in this area. So I noticed just looking at your site that you do have roughly that amount. So does your competitor, Go Green Plumbing. I noticed, I think I showed you that Go Green Plumbing is the #1 ranked service or website in that space. So you have the amount of content. It's better if you can beat your competition in terms of the number of words. It'll just show you as more of the expert. The other thing about content is you want it to be dense in buyer intent keywords. So we use a site called Ahrefs. So I look at the back-end statistics on your site here, and I can see that you're currently ranking for 1,400 keywords. And so we look into that, what makes up those keywords. I can see here, these are your #1 or your highest ranking keyword phrases. And you can see here that they are obviously very plumbing related, but they are not buyer intent keywords. These are not the words that somebody would generally type into a search bar if they were looking to hire a plumber in the Greensboro area, for example. Compare this to what Go Green Plumbing has. They have 1,200 keywords that they rank for. And looking at their listing here of keyword phrases, these are buyer intent keywords, or this one's, many of these are. So you have the service and the location. Now this one's just their business name, but here you have the service and the location. service location, service location, service location. And here you can see, that here's the position, so you can see they're ranking in the top 3 for the buyer intent keywords. And you can see the search volume is a significant search volume. This is the number of searches per month on this specific keyword phrase. So 800 searches per month for plumbing in Greensboro NC. So that is an area that I would definitely recommend strengthening, adding those keyword phrases to your content. You already have a lot of content, but if you can build in these keyword phrases here, that will significantly help you. And then I also wanted to talk about backlinks. Backlinks are links from other sites over to your site, and they act as an endorsement of your site by that other site, and they show Google that you are relevant, and so they provide power to your site in terms of the Google rankings. So you want to have, not only is it important to have a lot of backlinks, or I should say more backlinks than your competitor, but you also want your backlinks to be quality backlinks, meaning that they're coming from relevant sites that Google trusts or are specific to your niche or the service that you provide. So you can see here that Go Green Plumbing has 2,500 backlinks almost, coming from 180 referring domains. When I look at your site, let's see here, Sutton Brothers, you have 1,300 backlinks coming from 130 referring domains. So you don't have quite as many backlinks or referring domains as Go Green Plumbing has. It's an area that you can just go and get additional backlinks. You can actually look at what backlinks they are getting theirs from and just go and replicate the same ones. So that is hopefully you found helpful. Just to summarize, we talked about increasing your number of online directories that you're associated with. Those are known as citations, and that will get you into the Google Map Pack. I noticed here looking at this, Go Green Plumbing is in the advertising section. They are in the Google Map Pack. And again, they are first in the organic listings as well. So, and you can easily beat them out by adding additional content, because currently you both have the same amount of content. You just really need to beef up your keyword phrases and make them local buyer intent keyword phrases. Build that into your content and then add some additional backlinks. And that will get you to be much closer to the top of the Google search results for the Greensboro area. So hopefully that was helpful. If I can assist you in any way, I would love to do that. Otherwise, feel free to take these strategies and implement them yourselves. Have a great day.